Are you looking for the best smartwatch? In this video we will look at some of the 8 best smartwatch on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Apple Watch Series 8. The Apple Watch has received a minor update with the introduction of the Series 8. You'll still find a host of handy features, from 24/7 heart rate tracking, step count, and fitness tracking to more advanced features like the ECG and fall detection. However, the Series 8 introduces skin temperature sensors that are insanely accurate, which is great for menstrual cycle tracking and sleep analysis. And a crash detection feature allows the device to call emergency services for you in case you're in a car accident. watchOS 9 update also brings a new low-power mode too, so you should be able to extend its 18-hour battery life to about 36 hours, and charging will be quicker with the USB-C connection. The Series 8's design and display are identical to the Series 7, albeit it comes in a few different colors. You get a big, bright and always-on OLED display with thin bezels. Its touchscreen is simple to navigate and highly capable. Not only can you use it to check your health data, you can send messages, play music, make calls, pay for things, and plenty more. The underside of the watch protrudes slightly with the heart rate and temperature sensor, but it's still comfortable to wear on your wrist. And you can take this watch almost anywhere, as it's durable with an IP6X rating, offers water resistance up to 50 meters. Number 2. TicWatch E3. TicWatch has made a name for itself with compelling smartwatches that keep the price down. The TicWatch E3 is the latest in the economic series of wearables, and it features plenty to get excited about at a $200 price point. To start, you're getting a smartwatch powered by Wear OS, so you'll have access to a wide app ecosystem, Google Assistant, and handy integration of notifications from an Android phone. The watch is also running on the newer Snapdragon Wear 4100 chip for wearables. The TicWatch E3 can track a bunch of different activities from runs and cycling to swimming and yoga. All the while, the TicWatch E3 can keep track of your heart rate for more insight into your fitness. It even monitors blood oxygen saturation. You can keep the monitoring going overnight with sleep tracking to get insight on whether or not you're getting enough quality ZZS. When you're on the go, you can use the built-in GPS and make NFC payments with Google Pay. Number 3. Amazfit Bip 3 Pro. The Amazfit Bip 3 Pro offers a staggering amount of smarts for a watch that costs well under $100. Of course, you get all the fitness tracking you've come to expect, including 24/7 heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen level measurements, and sleep tracking. On top of that, you get 60 different sports modes with activities that range from running and cycling to Tai Chi and swimming, delivering insight into how these exercises benefit the body. It even has a GPS built-in, something you don't often see in budget trackers, and the watch can sync up with your phone for notifications and music playback. Amazfit packs all this capability into a compact watch that's just 9.65 mm thick and weighs under 34 g. Unfortunately, you're not getting the beautiful AMOLED display you often see in pricier smartwatches, but its large, 1.69-inch TFT display is colorful, decently responsive, and supports an always-on mode. And depending on how you use this device, you can get a wildly impressive 14-day battery life. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Watch 5. Though you don't hear nearly as much about the Samsung Galaxy Watch as the Apple Watch, it's still a solid smartwatch, especially if you're an Android user. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 has plenty of functionality and totes Google's Wear OS. You'll get serious health tracking capabilities with heart rate and step tracking and more advanced sensors like blood oxygen saturation, ECG, skin temperature, and a biological impedance analysis tool to measure body fat and muscle percentages. Beyond that, there are other typical smartwatch features like the ability to send messages, make calls, get app alerts, and make payments. However, you'll need to download the Galaxy Wearable app on your phone to take advantage of everything. Also, the Google Pixel Watch is coming, running on Wear OS, giving Samsung a run for its money as the best Android smartwatch. You don't see many changes in the display and design of the Galaxy Watch 5 compared to the previous model. There's a circular Super AMOLED display that's sharp and bright, and rather than the rotating bezel of yesteryear, you get an invisible, touch-sensitive bezel. The sapphire crystal display is also slightly more durable, and you'll be good to take this watch just about anywhere with its IP68 rating and MALSTDA 10H approval. With this model, you get a slight boost in battery life, bringing it to 50 hours, so maybe you can take advantage of some sleep tracking. Even with the bigger battery, the watch is still lightweight and comfortable. Number 5. Garmin Enduro. The Garmin Enduro is the smartwatch you'll want when you're planning to really go the distance. Garmin loads this watch up with features to help you keep track of your exercise and complete your exercise goals. With tracking for heart rate, movement, altitude, skin temperature, blood oxygen saturation, and your GPS location, the watch can provide valuable data for your activities. You can plan out specific runs on the watch ahead of time and get useful information on what's ahead of you. Where the Garmin Enduro really steps ahead is in battery life, the hint is in the name. Without any special considerations, this watch can run for 50 days with the smartwatch features enabled. It can even go for 70 hours with GPS added into the mix. Plus, there are built-in solar panels that can stretch that battery life considerably, so you can keep running without needing to worry about when your next recharge will be. Number 6. Garmin Epix. Garmin offers some of the best fitness tracking features in the smartwatch game, and their Epix model is the best way to take advantage of them all. Once you get past the slightly exorbitant price, you'll find some insanely advanced tracking tools for a wide variety of activities including cycling, swimming, and running. There are even helpful surf and ski metrics. Furthermore, an on-wrist stamina meter tells you how much juice you've got in you for a training session, and there are helpful graphs to estimate race times. Plus, it gives you insight into your energy levels, the intensity level of the workout you should be doing, and when to take time to rest and recover. And, of course, you get all the fitness basics like your heart rate, blood oxygen, and sleep tracking. You honestly can skip paying for a personal trainer when you've got this device. Now, the Garmin Epix also functions as a smartwatch. You can make contactless payments and receive notifications, though there isn't a microphone built in to answer calls. It can store songs and podcasts, or you can stream them when connected to Wi-Fi. And it's Garmin, so you're getting a super accurate GPS and great maps. If you're on the hunt for the best fitness tracker out there with smartwatch capabilities, this is the device for you. Number 7. Skagen Falster Gen 6. Most smartwatches tend to be clunky and sometimes just downright ugly. Luckily, the Skagen Falster Gen 6 exists. Skagen is a Fossil-licensed brand that has been churning out gorgeous, reliable smartwatches for quite some time, and this model is the latest in its lineup. You still get a full-blown, customizable touchscreen display, but the design of the watch is quite minimal. There are 2 additional configurable push buttons along with a rotating home button. But, most importantly, it's got a reasonably sized unisex 42mm case with a choice of sleek leather, silicone, or metal mesh strap. You're no longer going to have to worry about your fitness tracker bringing down your fashion game with this option. The Skagen Falster is also packed with all the features you'd expect from a smartwatch like a heart rate monitor, sleep tracking, GPS, and even get your blood oxygen levels. You can also make payments, respond to messages, and answer calls. Sadly, this device does run on Google's Wear OS, which works well, but it is not on the same level not as Apple or Fitbit's health tracking. It also offers only 24 hours of battery life, so you'll have to charge it up every day. But, if you can look past those flaws, you'll be rocking the most stylish smartwatch out there. Number 8. Polar Ignite 3. When training, you need a smartwatch ready to give you some insight and maybe even coach you while working out. The Polar Ignite 3 offers 150 different sports and exercise modes, along with serious tracking that includes an advanced heart rate sensor and built-in GPS, so chances are good this wearable's got what you're looking for. You can even get detailed summaries of your exercises and personalized training tips to ensure you're making the most of your workouts. In terms of looks, the Polar Ignite isn't as overt in its sportiness compared to other fitness smartwatches with their massive frames and chamfered edges. Its 1.28-inch AMOLED touch display is sharp and vibrant for easy viewing of all your fitness data or smartphone notifications. And despite its compact size, you'll be good to use this watch for up to 5 days without charging, depending on what features you choose to take advantage of.